So this is Adam from Foxhound Bee Company. So this is just a fun time-lapse video of what we do when we process beeswax. So you can see we're kind of filtering water and dirty wax out of this tank. Ultimately, the process we're doing right here is we're filtering out the beeswax into these 20-pound blocks. And you can see here we use that oil fryer filter and a little wire basket, and then we'll often use a little cart or a little scale to actually make the process a little bit easier. So we sell these blocks in retail as 1 ounce, 1 pound, and 20-pound blocks, but we also use them in our own production for making candles and those types of things. So we go through a lot of beeswax at Foxhound, and this is how we kind of process it. We use that oil fryer filter to get the debris out of the wax, and it works fantastically. These filters are cheap, they hold a lot of wax, and after we've drained the entire tank, we take these big old partially filtered blocks and we put those in there, followed by some water. And what that water does is it will actually allow the dirt and debris that's in the wax to settle to the bottom. And then we will pour that layer of water and that dirty wax out into a 5-gallon bucket and let it solidify, and then we get clean wax. So we use these totes called high-rise totes. I think Hefty makes them, and we will fill these up and make these 20-pound blocks. And we'll do these at the end of the day, and then we will let them sit overnight like this. And this has worked really, really well for us. And it takes a little while to do it, but it's nice and clean, and we get a good, beautiful beeswax block out of it. And we'll let it sit like this overnight, and then we will unmold it during the next day or a couple of days later whenever we're able to get around to it. But this particular size mold works really, really well. It releases. We don't have to add any type of like spray or anything like that. You can see kind of up there in on the top corner right there, there's like a shorter one. So we'll pour some shorter blocks sometimes because they will make it easier to handle when we're trying to take this and put it into our wax melting tank for clean wax, which is what we use for candles. So 20-pound blocks, they can be a little hard to handle sometimes, but that's how we sell them retail at a discounted price, just because they're larger and you get basically a bulk price when you get those big blocks like that. We also have these really large, like 45-pound blocks as well that are partially filtered. But you know, these are going to continue to cool all night long, and in the morning what will happen is around the edges is they will separate on the edges, and then we can unmold them. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you got any questions or you want to learn more, you can check out our website at foxhoundbeecompany.com.